Hi, I'm Jess and I'm a tattoo artist here in Toronto. I first discovered my artistic abilities when I was probably around 12. My dad bought me a sketchbook and a bunch of pencils. The first thing I wanted to draw was Selena, and it was actually pretty good, and I was really proud of it. And from there, I felt like, yeah, I'm never gonna stop doing this. So I think that's when I first discovered that I was any good at it. My best advice for someone getting a tattoo is to first at least have an idea, then from there choose an artist. Some people work the other way and they just find an artist and they get inspired that way. There's no like strict rule. I think it's good to do your research and find an artist that style-wise works with you, because you do spend a lot of time with the artist usually, depending on what size piece you get or how many pieces you get. So you want to make sure they may be somebody you would feel safe around or comfortable around, because it is a very personal thing getting a tattoo. You know, what it is going on your body. Artists are trained to care about those things, and I feel like that's something people may or may not think about, but I think you should prioritize your comfortability, because it's not worth being uncomfortable just for the sake of getting a tattoo. What made me want to become a tattoo artist was actually seeing shows like Miami Ink or LA Ink. I had always loved the idea of it, but that show really showed me the lifestyle that I felt fit in with my personality, in terms of, wanting to draw all the time, maybe not an office job. This was always the dream. Those shows really put into perspective for me what would work for my personality. So that's what made me want to become a tattoo artist. The milestone I'm most looking forward to is opening up a shop with my friends who I've met along the way. We're all girls, so we'd really love a space for BIPOC, so Black, Indigenous, persons of color. Just the opportunity to have a space for artists that typically don't get space in this industry. To have this studio would mean a chance for people like us to get work, but to also work, to also be artists. So that would be a milestone that I'm most looking forward to, hopefully sooner than later. Black and gray realism is my favorite in particular because it's always been since I was a kid. And I found that I never really put that style down, even as I grew up. I still focus on portraits. Right now it's black and gray that I feel the most comfortable with, although I would love to one day do color portraits. My take on the growth and direction of the industry is that I'm happy to see a lot more faces of artists that weren't traditionally in the space. So trans artists, black artists, Latino artists. I find that there are more people that feel safe enough to be doing this type of work. That's a great thing. I've met a lot of other women doing this job, and I didn't expect to. I find that the industry is at least making more space for artists like that, and that part I appreciate. My best advice for someone who wants to be a tattoo artist is to probably be ready for the unexpected. I worked at 4 different shops before I got this space, and all 4 experiences were completely different. The work was the same. Sometimes the work was a bit more. I knew going into it, it wasn't gonna be easy. Be ready for that. Be ready to, not tattoo for a little while. First you're gonna have to learn how to do other things, but keep at your art. I didn't stop drawing. I still went home and I kept drawing, and I found that that's what kept me going. So even if it's hard, even if you find yourself on your 3rd, 4th, 5th shop, remember why you started, and it's that love of the art. That's my advice, because it's probably not gonna be as easy as you think it's gonna be. It was really nice talking to you guys. My Instagram is jessica.gloom. You can check out my work there, and maybe I could tattoo you one day. Who knows? Be cool. My best advice for a tattoo artist would probably be.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It would be the best advice for someone wanting to become a tattooer. Or
My
wanting
bad, my bad, yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise like, it sounds like you're just telling another tattooer.
Yeah, my bad.
This is my advice for you.
You suck, bitch.
Yeah.